First of all, I want to say thank you so much for sticking with me. I know it's been over a week that I haven't posted a video, and I'm really sorry about that. I wanted to upload my 2013 favorites video because it was requested a couple of times, and I just had a problem with the footage in iMovie and it was crazy. So I'm just gonna roll right through this really fast because I think the longer my videos are, the harder time iMovie has, and I'm a slave driver with my electronics, I guess. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Okay, first let's start with eye primers. These have been my two favorites so far. It's the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which is amazing. It just blends right into your lid, and it really does hold your shadow. Like I wear my makeup like from 7 o'clock in the morning all the way till 8 o'clock at night, and it doesn't budge. So I really love it. And also I've found the same thing with Stay Don't Stray from Benefit. It's just a small sample that I got in my big like 6 for $6, and then there was another sample box they had this year for Christmas, and this was in it, and I really love it. It's just, again, it blends right into the skin. It's not harsh, it doesn't hurt my eyes, and I just really like it because it keeps my shadows in place, you know what I mean? Okay, next I'm gonna go with eyeshadows. We're just gonna kind of go in the way I put my makeup on. First, I want to mention these little e.l.f. quads. I have a couple of them, but I just picked the No Drama, or the Drama one. I think it's called Drama. And I know, it's like blinding. I've hit pan on these two because I do use them a lot. I actually really love my e.l.f. white matte shadows. It's amazing. Sometimes I just pick up this quad just to use the matte white shadow in here. It's very pigmented, and you could create like at least 3 or 4 looks with this, and I really love them because they are pigmented and they're a buck. Fantastic. Okay, next one, my Naked Basics palette. You guys see me use this all the time. Not only do I use this on my eyes, but I use it to contour with. First of all, they give you 5 matte colors and 1 shimmer color, and the shimmer color is great for your tear duct, it's great for your brow bone. You can even put it on your lid, which is awesome sauce, and you can even use it as a highlighter, which I've used it as a highlighter a couple of times. I really like it. And I love my Naked 2 because I use it to contour with, because I am very fair skinned, and it just shows up really nice, and there's no orange tinge to it. So if you're fair skinned, you're gonna like using the Naked 2 to contour. So like, let's say you don't want to pick up the Naked Basics palette, but if you want to like have a nice taupey brownie color to contour with, you could just go pick up the shadow at like your Ulta or Sephora or buy it online or whatever, and it's just a great color to contour with. If you're a bit darker skinned, you could even use this faint color to contour with. Contour like your nose and your cheeks, obviously. I don't have a contouring video up, but I should get one up. So this I love, and I frequently use Walk of Shame to highlight my brow bone with, and it's just amazing. It's awesome sauce. Okay, next for eyes, I want to mention, of course, my Lorac Pro Palette. You guys know how much I love my Lorac Pro Palette. I think Urban Decay used to be like one of my favorite cosmetic companies, and they're still one of my favorites, but Lorac is really topping them, and you're gonna see why a little bit later. But I'm going to certainly start buying more products from Lorac because they're just fantastic. I love this palette. It's completely well thought out. 8 mattes, 8 shimmers, completely diverse. You can do so many looks with this. And I am starting my Lorac Your Pro palette series. I have 1 video up, and I'm going to record at least 2 more videos for that series. And I'm going to show you how like you can go from a day look to a night look with this to a very colorful look. It's just mucho besos. Mucho besos. Love it. Okay, the next thing is these. My Maybelline color tattoos. I have a bunch of them. They're a bunch of them. I just wanted to show you I have a bunch of them. But like, for instance, I love the bronze. I've used it in one of my fall looks. It's incredibly pigmented. That was just 1 swatch. I absolutely love it. Then look at this one. This one is the taupe or the gray, whatever, but look, gorge. You could just put these on and walk out of the house, which is something I love. And this is like the pomegranate one. And this is like the pink one. So like there's just 3. I'll show you the gold one too. I use the gold one all the time. There it is. And that's the gold one. I absolutely love them. They're amazing. I can't say enough good things about the color tattoos. Okay, next thing is the Infallibles. I have a couple of them, but I can't really find them because everything's a mess right now. But this, you've seen me use the pomegranate one. I really love it. They're, again, highly pigmented, and they're just amazing. And look at that color. It's beautiful. I love it, especially for like the fall. I think cranberries are just perfect for fall. And then also this LA Colors in Honeysuckle. There's a Maybelline Color Tattoo Pigment that looks exactly like this, and this is only $1. And the Maybelline Color Tattoo Pigment is like, I think about $4, maybe $5, depending on where you live. And I'll put the name in the description box next to this, but it's an exact dupe, and it's $1, and I just love it. And I usually use it on my lid and then use a matte white to brighten up the inner corners and like a darker brown crease, like sort of what I did in the Lorac Pro Palette, the first one, my like foxy eyes look. It's amazing. Okay, the next one I want to mention is Champagne Bubbles by LA Splash. You guys have seen me use this in my golden eye look. But the glitter is very finely milled. It's a beautiful gold, not like a dark gold. It's like a very yellow, bright gold, which really makes your eyes pop. It's called Champagne Bubbles by LA Splash. And the glitter doesn't hurt your eyes or anything like that. You just need a mixing medium. You can use the LA Splash glitter glue, or you can just use the e.l.f. gold glitter eyeliner, and that's what I used, and I just put it all over my lid. And you could go check out the tutorial on that. I'll link that in the bottom bar as well. Next thing I want to talk about is my bronzers. This is my favorite cream bronzer, and I have to thank Monica Borowicz for suggesting it to me because I wanted a dupe for the Chanel cream bronzer, and she told me that Sonia Kashuk had really good cream bronzers, and I went with this one, and this is Rich Bronze, again by Sonia Kashuk, and I've hit pan on this. Like, I just have a couple like more uses out of it. I think it's great. I use it practically every day. I think it really warms up my face, and if you have dry skin, this is the product you want to use because it's just fantastic. It's awesome. I have no complaints about it. It doesn't clump up. It doesn't streak. There's absolutely nothing wrong. It's not too orange. It's perfect. So love that product. And then after I do my whole contouring and I go over it with a little foundation and stuff like that, I always define the contour a little bit more with my Hoola bronzer. And again, this is not really a contour color. This is a bronzer. The difference between a contour and a bronzer is a bronzer warms up the face, and a contour actually defines the face. So with that Sonia Kashuk, I'm kind of more trying to define it, even though it is like a cream bronzer. A true matte contour color is in this BH Cosmetics Contour and Blush Palette. This is a true contour color right here. But not anything with orange in it is not a true contour color, just so you know that. And I actually use this a lot, and I almost hit pan on it as well. And this is going to be the next thing I mentioned. But first, I just want to tell you a little bit about this Hoola bronzer. I am going to be buying the bigger one. I had got this in a sample about 2 months ago, and I mean, I use it literally every day, and there's still so much product left, which is amazing. I'm so happy that I received this, and I just can't say enough good things about it. It's matte. There's no shimmer in it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this product. It will work if you're very fair skinned, and it will work if you're very dark. I really, really love it. I'm like not very dark, but pretty dark. This will still work on you, which I don't know how they did it, but it's amazeballs. Love it. Okay, let's go to highlighters. first I want to mention, since it's in my hand, this BH Cosmetic Contour Kit. I use this white one as a highlighter all the time. Like if you look at my face right now, I have it down the bridge of my nose, I have it under my eyes, I have it on my chin, on my cupid's bow, and on like my third eye, my temple. I think it's absolutely amazing. It's matte and it brightens, which I really, really, really like. And it's like, paw, cha-cha. It's like, it's all out there. It puts the good stuff out there. So that's why I love this so much. And this I frequently use as an all-over powder when I'm feeling a bit like a grease ball, but that hasn't been often lately. That's why it's not finished up. But it's awesome sauce. And these, this is also like a highlighter, but I don't use it as a highlighter. I kind of mix it in with all three of my blushes just because, you know, I'm weird like that. But this whole palette is bomb.com. It's bomb.com. Okay, go on to concealers. These are highlighting concealers. I just want to let you guys know there's a difference between color correcting concealers, full coverage concealers, and highlighting concealers. So I'm talking about highlighting concealers right now. I really, really love my Magic Lumi in Fair. I actually ran out of this and I'm going to go pick it up. It is amazing. At first I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to spend 10 bucks on you. You know, you look kind of small and kind of not awesome. But it's awesome and it's worth the 10 bucks, and I'm gonna get another one because I love it. It's blendable, it's bright, it stays in place, it doesn't dull down. Sometimes I have bought a highlighting concealer in the past and I put it on and it kind of oxidizes and changes color, and it'll come out like pinky orange underneath or something like that. I love the fact that the color that comes out of here stays that color. That's always my biggest pet peeve, is if I'm buying a color and I think it's that color, right? I don't want you to oxidize. That's not your job. Your job is to stay the color. You had one job. Okay, next one is the Nutregeona Healthy Skin highlighter, which I absolutely love. This does oxidize a little bit on me. It's in the color Fair as well. I'm not too upset about it that it oxidizes on me because it is slightly you know, it just slightly oxidizes. This is not like, you know, anything traumatic that I've seen before, which really pisses me off. But this is really good and it is super blendable and I really, really, really like it. Okay, now that we're talking about concealers, I'm going to move on to color correcting concealer. This is my NYX HD color correcting concealer in green. I use this to cover up my redness because, I don't know, like I get very red in my cheeks areas, like because I'm hot all the time, or maybe because I'm half Irish, I don't know, but it's just red on my cheeks all the time. So I just kind of dot it and just blend it in. And then also when I break out around my chin a lot, and I recently did something that probably shouldn't have done. I went to like get my chin waxed and stuff like that, and dude, I broke out so bad and I'm so upset, but this thing, it saved my life. It saved my life. Okay, then this is my NYX HD Concealer. This is kind of what I use for more full coverage, like when I have a pimple. It's like a shade darker than me, and if you are trying to hide a pimple, you want it to be a shade darker than you because you want to draw attention away from that area and not bring attention to it. So this is my like favorite concealer right now for full coverage. That's drugstore. Anyway, I haven't really tried any high-end yet. Oh, I forgot something for highlighters. This is my my High Beam highlighter from Benefit. It's a liquid it's a liquid highlighter, and I really like it. And there's a lot of product in this little dude. I've been using it for, again, like 2 months, and there's so much in it, and I love it, and I've been using it frequently, and it just blends right into the skin. And it's kind of perfect, and maybe I will get the big one. Blushes. First, I'm gonna go with my Gosh. I got this in my swap with Kimmy Said So, and I'm so happy she sent it to me because I love it. It's in the color Natural Blush, and it really is it is like a natural blush. It's just, it looks very natural. It's matte. There's no shimmer in it. Sorry, I have like swatches from the other stuff, but like, it's perfect, and I think it would look good practically on every skin tone because it is like a neutral color. And I try not to use this too much because we don't have this in the States, but if you live in the UK or you live, you know, somewhere where they sell Gosh products, I'm about that life. The next one is MUA, another one that we don't have in the States. It's the shade 1. It's a peachy color that has just a little shimmer in it. And I think it's beautiful, and it would look good on practically everybody. It's just a very peachy, corally color. Again, very neutral, very, you know, neutral colors usually look good on everybody. Okay, and for my cream blush, I like the Dream Bouncy. Like at first, like when you touch it, you're like, oh my god, it's gonna sink. And I did a whole like review on this. It's like one of the first videos I ever did. But it works great, and it's really pretty. Like, I know you can't see it on here, but it's really pretty, and it's great for a fair to medium skin. So, mucho besos. And then I want to talk about these Lorac Pro blushes. This is the Lorac Pro To Go palette. I do love the shadows in here. They're absolutely amazing, but that's not what this is about. This is about the blushes in the back and the bronzer. They're both matte, and well, they're all three matte. One's a bronzer. They give you one pink color and one coral color, and they're highly pigmented. Like just very, sorry, I got like swatches everywhere, but where I want them. Like right there, and then right there, and then right there. Like, they're just, oh, dirty hands. So nasty. But they're amazing, and I love them. And I'm so glad it came with that palette, because I wouldn't have picked it up otherwise, because I don't know, I just didn't think about that. But if I run out of those, I'm definitely going to go pick up some Lorac Pro blushes, because they're just too fantastic. For primers, like for my face primers before I put on my foundation, or even the bronzer and the highlighters and stuff like that, I am loving these little Pore Professionals. I got one in the 2 sample kits that I got, like one each in like the sample kits that I got, and they're amazing. I love them so much. You just need a little bit, it goes a long way. Like, I haven't even opened this bad boy up, and this has lasted me 2 months. You know, it's fantastic. And I actually, because I have dry skin, I mix them in with my lotion and I put it in, and it's perf. Just perf. Okay. And also for highlighters, I keep, like, I guess I hate highlighters or something. No, I don't. But this Prestige Skin Loving Minerals in, what color is you? Pure Shimmer. It's beautiful, and it would look good on everybody because it has these gold undertones. Like, if you're dark, it should still look really, really nice on you. Like, there it is. You can kind of see that. It's beautiful. I love it so much. And I've had this for literally a year, and I've used it a lot, and it hasn't gone anywhere. There's still so much product in there, which is bomb. First, I want to give a big shout out to Diana Saldana for being the winner on her giveaway, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have tried this Too Faced Magic Wand Foundation, which I really, really love. I actually don't, it's like a brush, but I don't use the brush. I kind of pump it out, put it on my hand, and then I use like my Real Technique brushes for blending it in. But it's really, really amazing. I love it so much. You pump it from the bottom, it's full coverage, and yeah, it's just amazing. It lasts a long time too. It'll like I said, I wear my makeup 12 hours a day because that's what time I'm up till what time I sleep, and it's perfect all day. I just use my setting spray and it doesn't move. Another person I want to give a shout out to is Beauty in the Boots for winning her giveaway also, and it's the Estee Lauder Foundation Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation, whatever. I just messed that up, but you know what I'm talking about. I'll put it in the description box. But it's absolutely fantastic. You only need a little bit. It goes a long way. It's very full coverage. It's long lasting. It does have a very perfumey scent to it. But you know, at first it bothered me, but now I'm over it, and I really, really like it just because it does give you a very nice, flawless finish, and it just lasts all day, which is my thing. These 2 foundations I bought a little while ago, and I'm absolutely so glad that I picked them up. I know everybody loves their True Match, and even I liked it at first, but until I tried these, the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush and the Revlon Photo Ready Regular, these are just amazing. These are badass. They're just so good. They last all day. I actually fell asleep with my makeup on and woke up like 3 hours later, and my makeup was in place. It was perfect. Usually when I fall asleep with my makeup on, like, it's like my skin ate my makeup, or like the sheets just ripped it off or something like that. But these stay in place, which is what I love, and my skin doesn't drink it up. Like, it's not like, I need that foundation because I'm thirsty. Yeah, that's what my skin does. So I just wanted to let you know that these guys are, you know, pick them up, try them out, let me know what you think of it, because I really, 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 really love them. Full coverage. Fantastic. This Motives Cosmetics face powder. Motives Cosmetics mixes these personally for you, I believe, and I really, really love it. I use this to set my foundation on those days where my skin's not that badly dry, and I also use it to set my sister's foundation because we both kind of have the same skin color, and it's just amazing. It's incredibly finely milled. Like, show you, it's very finely milled, so it's not gonna cake up on my e.l.f. lip concealer kind of thing. It's my lip primer, I'm sorry, my e.l.f. lip primer, and I use this a lot when I'm wearing colors like Diva from MAC, or Up the Amp from MAC, or Riri Woo, or something like that. I'll just put a little bit on and blend it in. This way my lips don't get stained, because I really don't like my lips getting stained. And it does come with a plumper moisturizer, and I do use the plumper moisturizer because, you know, them lips are chapped. So I really, really like that. Okay, liners. First, I want to talk about this Rimmel Scandalized liner in Nude. My cousin actually suggested this to me when I asked her for the NYX Wonder Pencil, and I did pick up the NYX Wonder Pencil, and it doesn't compare to this Rimmel Scandalized Nude. So kudos, Sarah, for that. Thank you. It's amazing. I use it, like I said, I use it for my waterline. I'll even use it to line my lips so I don't have bleeding when I don't use my e.l.f. primer. Just fantastic. Sometimes I even use it to highlight. So it's bomb. For my two black eyeliners that I really, really love, both felt tips. One's from Motives Cosmetics. I really, really like it. It's pretty fine. It reminds me of the NYX one, but better, like amped up. And then the Physicians Formula, which I loved, and I had just started to run out after 7 months, which is amazing. I love this product. It's the Physicians Formula Booster, so pick that up if you can. And now these NYX liquid liners, the color ones. Oh my god, these are so amazing. I love these because I love color. As you can tell, I do love color, and like on those days where you just kind of want something neutral but you still want your pop of color, this is the way to go. Like, get all these different colors and you can just like pop it on there and you have your pop of color, which is amazing, and I love that. Or if you want to do those really, really dramatic looks, these really add to it. They're pigmented as heck, you know, and it's just like, they don't disappoint. Amazing. And I think I used this gold glitter in one of my tutorials. If not, I should, because it's awesome sauce. It's just amazing. And I want to get them all. I want to get them all. Let me just do the purple one for you. Just, you can just see how pigmented they are and liquidy, but not too liquidy, you know, just, they're just perfect. Love it. Mascaras. Okay, you guys know I love mascara. Like, I load those puppies up. I load them puppies up. I do not, you know, skimp on the mascara. And the first one I want to mention is Motives, because I usually base up my lashes with Motives because it gives a very feathery look and it separates everything and it just looks very light and natural. And then I start to plump them up with Bad Gal Lash from Benefit. And if you look at this wand, it's a big boy over here. And it's very comb-like, and it just combs them up, and I like it. And then I use the They're Real by Benefit, which is amazing. And these really, really, this adds the length and it separates, and it also has kind of like a ball point tip at the end of the brush, which is awesome because I'm a fan of ballpoint tips, which brings me to my next favorite mascara, which is the Telescopic Explosion from L'Oreal. You can't find this in the drugstores anymore because I think they discontinued it, but you can get it online, and that's what the wand looks like. I kind of wish the wand was more sturdier. It's kind of weak and flimsy, but the ballpoint is amazing. Like, it's weird. They suck here and here is good. It's weird. But the formula and the wand is mucho besos. Because look, you could just get all the little nooks and crannies with this bad boy. Love her. Favorite setting spray. My Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I had the bigger one, but my sister got me this one, and she didn't see the bigger one, so she got me the little one. And it's amazing. I'm actually almost out of it, and I need to get another one. Everything locks and loads and stays in place, and that's what I like. The next one I want to talk about is lipsticks, and what I have been loving all summer are let's start with the first one that I got from Kimmy Said So, which is in the shade 52 by Berry M. We don't have Berry M here again in the States. Maybe you could get it online. I don't know, but I just want to show you how amazing this is. Like hot pink. I mean, like, just look at that. Gorgeous. And it has these purple undertones, which I just love. I'm a big fan of purpley blue undertones, and I'm in love. I wore this all summer, and I was trying not to use it too much because I want to use it for next summer as well. Okay, and then also this Motives lipstick, it's called Beso. How perfect is that? And it's a lighter pink, matte. It's right here. Oh, I didn't mean to flippy the bird, but like right here. And it's lighter pink and just matte and really nice, long lasting, and it doesn't stain my lips, which I kind of like. Let's go with my MAC lipsticks. So what I've been wearing also, like, from summer into fall was Up the Amp. I was wearing that a lot. It's this purpley lipstick, and that's a swatch right there. I absolutely love it. I was really upset when Heroin was discontinued and I didn't get a chance to buy it, so I went with Up the Amp as an alternative, and now Heroin is back, and you bet your pippy I'm gonna go get one of those. The next lipstick is also from MAC. It's Diva. I've been wearing that a lot. That's actually in one of the Instagram pictures that I posted, and I'm gonna be doing a tutorial using Diva. I even swatched it. I did a lip swatch in my top favorite fall lipsticks, so if you want to go see that, I'll link that in the bottom bar as well. And now for last lipstick, well, yeah, kinda, is Riri Woo. I've been loving this as well. Right there, very matte. It is a bit drying on the lips, but I just use a moisturizer on the bottom and then put this on top, and then if it gets dry again, I just moisturize again and put it right back on. And what I like to pair that up is with my Riri Woo liner, which is the exact same color, but it just helps line the lips a bit. And my absolute favorite lip liner from MAC is Subculture. It's this nude. It's right here. It's this brownie nude color that is just so fantastic. It looks good if you use a peach nude, if you use a pinky nude, or if you use a brownie nude. And that's amazing. And which brings me to my e.l.f. matte sticks. I love Nearly Nude with Subculture. And they're matte, which is perfect. And there's a lot of product in here. The packaging is not so great. Like, sometimes this part will like come out. It's not doing it right now because it wants to make me look like a liar, but it does work. It's just, I love them. I own them in every color, but I'm only going to show you Nearly Nude and Natural because those are the ones I use the most. And this one's Natural right here. And I also use Subculture to line my lips with that. For my favorite lip glosses for this year, Revlon, this is Bellini. I put this right on top of my Subculture and my Nearly Nude, and that's what it looks like, and I think it's beautiful. I also been using Dandelion from Benefit right on top of, again, the e.l.f. matte sticks. I don't want to waste these because they're so baby tiny. Okay, but like that's Dandelion. That's Dandelion, and it's really, really pretty, very peachy pink. And then this Hoola lip gloss, which I love because I do like brownie colors. And that's what that looks like. And I actually have Hoola lip gloss on my lips right now, but it's kind of gone away because I'm talking like a beast. Okay, my baby lips, I love the purple one. I think it's called Peach something, whatever, but it's the purple one, and it's again a very peachy nude. You know, that's my favorite, and that's what it looks like right there. Love it. And again, I'll use Subculture with this on top of it. And then I love this lip butter by Nivea, the raspberry one. I don't like the other ones, but I love the raspberry one. And it actually has some pigment to it, which I really like. And it's just perfect. Too much perfectness going on tonight. Okay, and my Carmex. They've been saving my life this winter and fall because I am always dehydrated for some reason. I don't know. And so my lips crack and chap, and the wind always blowing on it and stuff. It's no bueno. So Carmex is the way to go. Now I'm going to just throw in favorite scent. My Lady Gaga Fame. I think it's absolutely amazing. I got the Rollerball because I didn't think I was gonna like it this much, but the more I use it, the more I'm like, oh, this smells so good. Like, hold on. Let me see if I can explain it to you guys. Nah, I can't explain it to you guys. Just go smell it at Ulta Sephora. It's amazing. Love it. Okay. Also, I want to mention Big Sexy Hair, because if it wasn't for Big Sexy Hair, I would never experience curly hair in my life, because I have very straight hair and not all hairsprays work and will hold a curl, and this holds a curl like nobody's business. I've washed my hair and then curled it right after and used that, and then the next day the curls were still in, so I just put a little dry shampoo in it and, you know, rocked the hair the next day, and I was so happy that I was able to have curly hair 2 days in a row, which is awesome. And I even used it on my friend, and she has very straight hair too, and like she was so happy to have like curly rocking hair for this party that she was going to. And I mean, just like, it was amazing. So that product is a must-have. If you can go get it, get it. Okay, last but not least is brushes. Okay, my favorite brushes right now are, let's start with my Real Technique brushes. This I use for my cream bronzer. I used it to contour my Expert face brush. I love that it's really dense. I'm sure most of you even have this brush. It's so perfect. It does give you like a very clean, airbrushed, flawless, streak-free face if you don't use like tons of product on your face. Is this foundation powder brush. Sometimes I use this for my liquid foundation or my mousse foundation, and sometimes I use this for powder. It's great for everything. It's very multi-purpose. You can bronze with this. You can just do an all-over powder with this. You can put setting powder on it with this. You can blend. You can foundation. This brush is just very multi-dimensional. I would like to talk about this $3 fantabulous e.l.f. brush. It's the flat top powder brush. It's amazing. Again, very multi-dimensional, because this straight edge here helps you make a nice contour or bronzing effect, and you can even blend with this. You can do powder. You can even do liquid concealer, which I don't do because I don't want to ruin my brush. I know it's $3 and I could go get another one, but like, no. It's awesome, and it really blends well. It gives great blending, so no harsh lines on the face. No harsh lines. This e.l.f. blush brush, which is like severely dirty. I don't use it for blush. I actually use it for that white highlighter in the BH Cosmetics contouring highlight kit. I just rub it in there and I pack it on. I don't like go back and forth. I pack it on and it stays, and I go down the bridge of my nose, I go down the temple, chin, and Cupid's bow, and it's just fantastic. It really picks up the color, which I love. More e.l.f. brushes. They came out with this blending brush that I really like. It gives a great blend. It's $1. It's little tapered at the end, and I think it gives a really nice blend. I'm actually super excited, and I'm gonna get more of these. And for more e.l.f. brushes, I'm gonna rave about these angled fluffy brushes from e.l.f. They're $1 each, and I have a bunch of them. And I love to use this for the inner corner of my eyes because it picks up the color of the shadow and it places it right on there, which is something I really love. And then also for the what do you call it, the brow bone, it's a nice blending tool actually, because it is fluffy, and I really love this. Okay, and the last e.l.f. brush is the shader brush that they have, the $3 one. Absolutely amazing. You put it right in and you put the shadow on. I actually love to wet this brush. not for matte colors, but for the metallic colors, especially all the colors in the Naked palette and even the shimmery colors in the Lorac palette. I love to even spray like some Urban Decay setting spray on it and just smush it in there and pack it on, and it just does the job. It really gets all the color on there, which I really like. And to talk about some Motives brushes, because these are probably the best brushes I own right now. This little guy right here, he's what is he called? He's called the Precision Crease Brush. It's the 214 Precision Crease Brush. It really is precise. If you've seen my Lorac Pro palette, the first video that I have up, the only video I have up right now, I'm going to finish that series, don't worry, I was able to make a really nice cut crease, and then I blended it out also with this. So if I wanted to make a cut crease, I could with this brush, but for that I wanted to blend it out, so I blended it out, so it made it really nice. And that's something that I love about this brush, is again the precision of it, because you can use it on the lower lash line, in your crease, and again you can just make a simple line if you wanted to, or again you can use it to blend, because it is so fluffy and so soft, which is fantastic. And this is the 204 crease brush. Absolutely amazing. You can see how it's tapered on the top here, and because of that little point, you're able to place the color exactly where you'd like to place it. And then if you just tilt the brush up and blend in, the brush will basically do all the work for you. So I actually like that because it makes your job 10 times easier. I need to get more of them. Then I love the big shader brush. Yeah, the big shader brush is the 279 brush. It's huge, but I use this for my brow bone. Like, I take whatever color I'm going to use for my brow bone, and I just push it up in there like that, and then because again it's so soft, you could just blend it in back and forth, which is amazing. I love this. It hasn't been doing me wrong, and again that's another brush that I want another one of. And then this is the concealer brush, I think. Yeah, the 130 concealer brush. I don't use it for concealer brushes. I don't use brushes for concealer really. I use it actually to pack in eyeshadow color, and I love it. It's really good. It picks up the color really well, and especially again if you want to use wet, like I like to wet this one too because it's synthetic fibers on here and not natural hairs. I like it because it's easier to clean that way. And then this is from Up and Up, which is from Target. This is the blending brush. It's about $2, I believe, and it's incredibly soft, and it actually blends really nice. And again, it is kind of tapered on the top, not too tapered, but a little bit. So when you go to place down your color, it's easy to place it down and get it exactly where you want it, and then able to blend it back and forth and in little circles. So I really like that brush. And last brush but not least brush is my Essence brush. I've had this forever. It's the Blush and Powder Duo brush. I use this part to contour with because it is tiny, and I feel like my face is not huge, but like I just feel like this gets very precise, and then I'm also able to blend it in because again it is fluffy. It's the perfect medium between fluffy and dense, which I love. And then I've been using this for blush lately a lot. I don't know, I've just been loving the way this places blush on my face. I just pat it on like that, and then just blend the tops and the bottoms and around, and it's just perfect. I really enjoy this brush a lot. So yeah, that is it. Thank you so much. I don't want this video to be super long. It's probably really long. But I just want to let you know, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And if you don't mind hitting the like button, it does really make a huge difference. And I would really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the description box or inbox me. And I'll be sure to get to everybody. I always get back to everybody. If I didn't get back to you, it's because you don't have a reply button on your comments. Otherwise, that's it, and I'm done, and mucho besos. Bye!